So the first thing you're going to need is one of these cloth tapes. Cloth tapes can be tricky. This one's a really good one. It starts out at 1 on one end, and the other side is in centimeters. And then on this far end, there's a blank spot after we run out of inches. A big problem that people have is sometimes they'll get to using the wrong end of their tape, and they'll take their measurements, and they'll end up with some crazy number, and then they'll send that in. So you need to make sure, be really careful, make sure you're using the right end of your tape, starting at the 1 inch end, and work your way around your legs or your waist or whatever we're measuring, so that we can get the right measurements that way. Other things you're going to need, some masking tape or duct tape or painter's tape, whatever you've got handy helps a lot. Marker, and then there should be a document on the website that you can print off with all the measurements we'll need. So I'll invite my model up here to take some measurements on. And one thing I want to point out that's really important is we need to make sure that we're wearing the clothes we're going to wear when we're riding or working in when we take these measurements. If you are wearing your skinny jeans around the house and your wife takes the measurements for you, and then you go put on your thick Wranglers, it's going to screw up your measurements. We're going to make the chaps tight. So if you're ordering shotguns, put your boots on so that we can get your measurements over top of your cowboy boots and make sure your boots are going to fit in there. If you pack a wallet or a book or Copenhagen or whatever in your front pocket, make sure that's in there so that when we take those measurements, we're accounting for that to make sure they're going to fit you good. As you can see here, we've laid the masking tape out down the side of her leg, where you can use this to mark on. It's kind of just a marker. It doesn't necessarily need to follow the seam perfectly or anything like that. Just kind of straight down her leg.